Hello everybody, it's the Historical Gamer once again, and today we're returning to Close Combat 2, A Bridge Too Far, with our Allied Let's Play series. It is day 3 of Operation Market Garden, and after a completely quiet day 2 on the Son front, the 101st Airborne's front, we look like we are going to be seeing a German counterattack at the Schindel Sand Dunes. We are... the 101st Airborne, it doesn't look like the British armor has caught up with us yet. You can see their green line is up to Son. They have an orange, God, am I colorblind? A yellow line from Son up to the LZ near St. Oneroda, but I don't think they've actually made it up here yet. I'm not sure if the Son Bridge is still being repaired or what, but we're going to be moving into the Sand Dunes battle. I'm not sure. Ready? I've never played the Milton Bradley board game. Now, the troops we have on this map are in pretty good shape. We did win these battles pretty cleanly. So we've got 2 bar sections, one of them at 100% strength, one with 2 casualties. We've got 2 rifle sections here at 100%. We've got a couple of mortar sections. So our troops are in pretty good shape. We have 25 operations points and 42 sector points to add some reinforcements. We can't use the British yet, so we are going to be using some points to equip our troops. Now, the question is, how much armor do we think the Germans are coming with? Because if it's an armored counterattack, we're in trouble with just airborne troops. We have no anti-armor in this task force yet. So what we can do, and this is also the start of a new day, so presumably the Germans will have a considerable amount of points to spend in the sector which they didn't fight in at all last turn. Now, we don't have a machine gun. I would like to get a machine gun here, a 30 cal, to provide some support fire. And then it looks like a single anti-tank gun is 12 points. I don't know, the anti-tank gun got shot up pretty quick in our Nijmegen battle last time, but I do think I need at least one, so we're going to go ahead and buy one. And then we've got 6 points left in the operation, 42 for the sector. So I'm also going to buy 2 bazooka teams to buff up on that anti-tank fire. At this stage, it's more effective to get bar. You think so? Also, apparently we have assault glider teams, which are the shock troops of the American Army. But we're not assaulting anything, so I don't think we need them. I don't want to spend all my sector points, but I will spend some. So we're going to get a bar team. Maybe we'll do 2 bar teams. Do they have any anti... No. Runner Hydrum tanks. Got it. So we have no more bazookas. We've stocked up on all the bazookas we have. We now have 4 bar teams, 2 rifle teams, 2 bazookas, and an anti-tank gun. That leaves us with 26 points for the entire sector. We'll go with 1 more rifle section, I guess. Although a bar is only 1 point more. Or we could just leave the 26 sector points for the next battle. I don't know. I guess we wouldn't want to spend 12 more points on another anti-tank gun because we only have 1 more in the OOB to pull. Screw it. We'll go with 1 more bar group. All right, so we bought 130 cal to go with our 60 and 81 millimeter mortar. We bought a 57 millimeter anti-tank unit. We bought 3 bar infantry units and 2 bazooka teams. We have no more bazooka teams to pull from. Hopefully that's good enough against whatever the Germans have to throw against us. And we did take the map, so we do have... The Germans have a couple of sectors here. Well, what are these guys doing this far forward? The Germans look like, it's presumably they're going to come on the map here and here. can't imagine they'd assault out of this map with a whole lot of armor. There's not really good roads for it. Like, where would they even come from? Ooh, they got nice olive drab bar units. I don't remember them being that quite green. That green. Like, they'd have to come up this narrow, tiny road? I'm sure there will be a ton of armor, Newhauser. That's what happened at the Nijmegen map, remember? All right, so what we're going to do... What's the line of sight here? What's the range of a bazooka? It basically looks like it doesn't want me further than 30. Move them up into this house. I can't see from the back of the house. Is there a line of sight tool where I can actually see what the line of sight is from 2 spots? All right. So our 57 millimeter anti-tank gun, if we put it here, I can shoot up this roadway from the flank. Or we could put it in one of these houses, which would protect it from mortar fire. But it wouldn't be able to shoot past this tree. Are you kidding? It'd have a very narrow field of fire where it could see anything. Okay. But it's a concrete building, which would be nice to be in. Can we just cut that tree down? If we move it slightly, it would have a little bit better field of fire, but still pretty narrow. Then again, is a narrow field of fire okay? Like, the enemy presumably can't see us either then, right? Halcyon, thanks for the raid. Welcome, folks. We're currently in the process of playing some Close Combat 2, A Bridge Too Far, the 1997-98 classic. I can't remember what year it was. Major Gremlin. Man, dude, you're back with I assumed your generosity before was just due to the fact that it was the holidays. I didn't think you were going to keep giving tons of gift subs. Appreciate it, though. Alternatively, we could put them in this building. That would have an even worse field of fire. So we could shoot down this roadway from the company HQ against enemy armor. This might be the best spot to put it that both protects it and prevents us from being overrun completely. All right, so I actually ended up spending about 10 minutes just kind of willy-nilly trying to figure out where to put troops. I don't know that I did a good job, but we'll find out once the battle gets going. With that being said, I don't think it's terribly entertaining, so I'm going to go ahead and jump about 7 minutes forward in the stream. We're still deploying. We're in the midst of deploying our anti-tank gun and refining some of our mortar placements, so we'll see how that plays out. But let's go ahead and jump forward a few minutes to when we're a little bit closer to finishing our deployment phase. And if you are interested in watching the whole thing uncut, you can see it on the Twitch channel. There's a link in there for the stream last night. But again, just going to jump forward here a little bit until things are a little bit closer to actually seeing some fighting and gameplay. Because it's not protected from enemy mortar fire. It's a wooden building, and it has no field of fire. Can't see anything here either. Could put him with the machine gun here. They'd see down the street. At least, well, they'd see partially the way down the street. Partially the tree gets in the way. Move them a little bit and they've got a better field of fire here. Okay, so I think we're going to be really concentrated around this level 3. I think I'm going to move the mortars. I don't like the idea of putting the mortars in the town. Put them between these buildings. Although if the enemy comes strong from the right, they're going to be vulnerable. Also, I don't know what they're going to be able to really see from here. Really, they're just guarding the right flank with no field of vision. Guess we could put them behind this level 3 building. Will they have... Are they close enough to these guys to have contact with them? I don't know. One more bar section. I forgot about these guys. Okay, so we'll put these guys in this level 3. It's kind of a second line of defense, I think. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. All right. Well, let's fight. Go! There's a Mark IV. Another Mark IV. They already are dropping mortars on us? Are you kidding? How?
Team redeploy. Team redeploy. Team redeploy.
All right, who can we drop mortars on? Fucking hit those mortars. They're assaulting the building? Well, that squad's getting wiped. Shoot at the Mark IV before they get in there. Well, there goes one of our mortars. Or bazookas. I would leave that building. They overran the building on the front. Already lost one guy on our gun. Well, this anti-tank gun is positioned terribly. Can't hit anything. I don't know who that bazooka just fired at, but it wasn't enemy infantry. Pull back. The front line's gone. Some German troops surrendered. This bar squad's getting wrecked. Oh, armor on the other flank too. Good to know. Can mortars hurt enemy tanks at all? Pull out of that building, back to the next one. This bar section's getting overrun by enemy recon troops, because that seems about right. Funny thing is, if we deployed the anti-tank gun down here, it would be facing off against this Panther.
Heavy fire.
Well, we're getting overrun. I have no bazookas left here. I think I've got the one over here, which might be able to hit the enemy armor if it pops out. But we've already lost half the team.
Team redeployed.
God damn it.
Keep down!
Team
Losing a
redeployed.
lot of men! Get me out!
I can't move the anti-tank gun either. It can't do anything unless an enemy tank just rolls into our field of view. Oh, that 30 cal is still set to hide. That was a mistake. Trying to crawl my bazooka somewhere where maybe it can get a shot on the enemy armor. I think just shot around at the house our bazooka used to be in. That bar team's getting overrun. 30 cal is shooting at who? We did wipe out one of those Schultzen units. The Sturm Grenadier unit suffered pretty heavy casualties too. This bar team just got lit. Pull back closer to the company HQ. Too close. Our team move back.
Take cover!
30 cal machine gun got lit up. They've routed. We've apparently inflicted quite a few casualties on the enemy. They've also wrecked us. That MG42 got wiped out trying to move forward. We killed a panther with a bazooka. In a previous battle. And a jack panther. Or tiger, or whatever it was.
Under heavy fire.
Maybe that panther will move into our line of fire. Move down the street.
Under heavy fire.
Give us your flank.
Team redeployed.
Oh shit. No, don't.
Under heavy fire.
Come on, just move a little bit. You're going the wrong way, Panther. You're going between the buildings that way? Does bazooka see you? No? Damn it. Oh no, that we have 21 more HE rounds. He's moving south of the river toward the canal bridge objective.
We're under heavy fire.
1998 or 99, it's been a while. Charcoal. The funny thing is the Germans are, I mean, their infantry has taken some pretty bloody hits too.
We're under heavy fire.
I don't think it's as much as ours, but... If I was you, I'd move fast. Just saying.
Keep down. We need to pull back.
30 cal was annihilated.
We're under heavy fire. We're under heavy fire. Team redeployed.
Not the team I wanted. Can't pick out the damn bazooka amongst the corpses. How do I issue orders to these guys without being able to click on them? Is there a tooltip? Does anybody know? Probably F. No. Whatever. If you see something, you will undoubtedly shoot.
We're under heavy fire.
Keep down.
And another team was annihilated. 81mm mortars.
We're under heavy fire.
Shoot it. Why can't you target it? You can see it. That armor just really wants to wipe out those rifle troops. I think the frustrating thing is it's like the armor knows exactly where you are. So it's like, oh, I know there's a gun there, even though it hasn't opened fire, so I know not to shoot at. Oh, you can't see probably because of the smoke, right? Oh, God. That team is routing off the gun. Well, maybe they'll take a ceasefire where they haven't taken any objectives. No? Guess not. I want to select the goddamn bazooka. What's he shooting at?
Keep down.
We're gonna get stack wiped off this map. I don't want you shooting at those guys. I want you shooting at enemy armor. Just pull back to level 3. Maybe you can get one of the enemy tanks that goes for the objective or something. Get out of there before the off-card come for you. Maybe the bars can take it. Oh no. Bazooka's going in. Did he just surrender?
Team down.
Fuck.
No!
You guys suck.
Don't shoot.
Well, everything's KIA pretty much, except for the bars on the left flank. So we just lost this map. I guess a forward defense may have been unwise. That one guy has a lot of mortar shells around him. Lol. Well, we lost 51 men. The Germans lost 17, so I guess they didn't lose as many men as I thought. Holy butchers. Woof. Well, we took excessive losses and the Germans lost 17 men. The units I did see, they got pretty badly wrecked. Their infantry actually looks like it took pretty heavy casualties. They have a couple of units on here. Looks mostly like their tanks is what was unscathed. And a couple of mortar units. But other than that, I mean, they've got the 3 tanks here. Like, all these OK troops are members of their tank crews. Other than that, their Aufklaren unit here basically got wiped out, almost wiped out. This unit was okay. This Soldaten got wiped. MG42 got wiped. Sturmgrenadier almost got wiped. They essentially had one Sturmgrenadier unit still in pretty good shape, and the rest of the stuff is just because of the tanks. Of course, we just spent the bulk of all of our points for that fiasco and lost 50 men. So fun. Next battle is south of Gruesbeek Heights. Wow. Okay. That was not a good day. Not a good day at all. This is another battle that's probably going to be ugly. We do have 48 operations points, but we've got like no troops left. We got driven off this map almost entirely, but we managed to force a ceasefire. We have 56 points to fight in the Nijmegen sector. I don't think we can reinforce the troops at Nijmegen Bridge. So we've got to kind of hold on here. More open terrain here, so theoretically an anti-tank gun might be more valuable. We've got a couple of good mortar teams and a rifle section. So we'll go with one anti-tank gun. Fuck it, go with all 4 bazookas. And do we just want to go with all bar teams then? We got all the bazooka teams we can. I guess we could have another anti-tank gun, but I'm kind of of the opinion that we just go with all bars. So 1 rifle squad, 4 bar teams, 4 bazooka teams, and an anti-tank gun. One less bazooka. Well, if I get rid of the bazooka, I'd have to get rid of a bazooka and 2 bar teams to get another anti-tank gun, or just 2 bar teams. It's 12 points. A bazooka's only 3. Get rid of what? Well, I didn't pay for this unit, Newhauser, so I'd be getting rid of a unit and only getting half the cost back. I wonder if that would be the better route to go. 2 anti-tank guns, 3 bars, 2 bazookas, and a half team. We'll do that. Charcoal, in terms of saving my troops for another battle, I think the issue with that here is we've got troops in the city of Nijmegen, but they're cut off from the LZ, so I don't think I get any reinforcements on the Nijmegen bridge. Maybe I do, but there's 31 points there. We've already been driven off the LZ at Nijmegen, so the only other battle that would occur in this sector would be if we lose this fight and we get pushed back to the next sector. So I'm not really spending my points on anything that I'm not gonna be able to use next. So let's see, we basically got overrun on this map. It's a pretty spread out map. Fairly open too. So the question is, where's a good defensive line to hold from? In theory, maybe along these stone walls. But they don't have, like, the roads. The stone walls do block line of sight, apparently. Or no, they don't. Well, to a point. So where's a good spot for these guns? If the enemy always knows where you are, then putting your guns in a house doesn't really give you any protection. I guess a little bit of shrapnel protection. Where's a good spot for a goddamn anti-tank gun? Yeah, maybe. If we pull back Charcoal to the edge of the map, we can block their capture of the map, but what we actually have to do is counterattack to have any chance at Nijmegen. Because we need to, if we win this battle, then we can push forward to the Nijmegen LZ again. But if we don't get back to the Nijmegen LZ, I don't know what we're like. We have no way to resupply the 82nd without that LZ. It doesn't look like any of the craters are big enough for the gun. Well, this one is, but I don't know what the line of sight is. Like, theoretically, okay, once they're through the, but not really over this way. Northwest of the trenches. So this is actually a pretty good field of fire, I think. Yes, I lost the Gruesbeek Heights, Sean Mac. Got completely slaughtered and overrun. So we'd have a nice field of fire here too. It just makes me nervous that we'd be like almost in a deployment zone for them. So I feel like it's likely they would deploy here. But maybe not. Maybe we can just instantly take that Sector back. We can deploy our bazookas in this house too. That'll get killed in 10 seconds. Well, Neuhauser, I would just like to point out your tactical advice was wrong last turn. Just saying. That's not true. I put the anti-tank gun exactly where you said. Let me see. And the 30 cal. Whatever. All right, so I just don't know what to do here. There's no good spots to deploy any of these frickin' guns, as far as I can tell. Actually, that might not be a bad spot. We'll deploy. I think these guys are in a trench. It's kind of hard to tell. Or a hole. Okay. Maybe what we do is we hold a little bit further back on the southern part of the map and just hope we can break their armor on a couple of points. Like, let them come for us, see if we can break their armor on a few spots. And then we can counterattack or just kill so many of them they rout from the map. So we can, maybe these two anti-tank guns in these positions can kind of hold as a, like, sort of supporting. There's a decent field of fire there. Put this mortar team in that trench. Put these rifles in front of the guns and a little bit of cover. I think this is cover. I'm not going to put both bazookas in that house, but I do want to see if we can retake that trench line with those troops. Okay. I just don't know if I have, like, the problem with the guns is I just don't know. There's two problems. One, the enemy can see them, apparently, based on if what one of you said is true, that they have perfect information. Then they might be able to see them and just automatically wipe them out right away. I feel like I don't have enough infantry around this 57 millimeter gun. The one group here in this foxhole blocking any flanking move. This bar squad, in theory, can protect their flank. You can hit them with mortars, too. I guess I could pull this group out of this decayed house, but these guys feel a little exposed here. So maybe we pull them back from the stone wall. I don't really know how much cover stone walls give them. I would assume rubble would be better. Ready, the rights are owned by Slytherin now. So they are making games like this, but I didn't really like the 101st. This house up here is kind of a breakwater, you think, Newhouser? Could preempt an attack. All right, well, let's see what happens. Enemy armor up here. Is this a mortar round already zeroing in on me? My anti-tank gun's already firing at something. God damn. They're already shooting their goddamn mortars at me. .57mm anti-tank guns already taking a hit. Do we know where their mortars are? Can I hit them? I don't know what this gun is shooting at. Trying to drop mortars down on this enemy infantry out in the open. All right, it looks like they're tracking this half track. Got it. Someone got it. Ad hoc rifles in the north took a hit. Bazooka fired at this Mark IV behind the wall. Hey, look, an enemy Panzerschreck team here. Can they effectively hit this guy from here? Don't know if they can, but keep shooting. Shit. Oh, we lost that gun. Why can't you target? I don't understand that. Is it the range? Well, they're fired. I guess they fired but missed. They fired at something. .81mm getting shot up. Hey, we got another vehicle up here. Hey, they got the Panther. Someone's surrendering. I'm assuming it's those troops in the north. Bazooka got wiped out up there too.
Under heavy fire.
Alright, so we've lost one of our guns, one of our bazooka squads. They've lost 2 half-tracks and a Panther. Getting low on HE. Bar squad just got wiped out. The main concern is those Mark IVs up north at this point, I think. Bar's taking a hit. Bizarre Andrew, thanks for the sub. 16 months now, dude. This is a long freaking time. I appreciate the support. Oof, those mortars are... Was that a mortar or a tank round that got real close? Just move a little bit and I can see you. Don't you dare fire off all your AP. I don't even know what you're shooting at. Single enemy sniper moving up north there. Oh, God. They've got so much infantry. I think our mortar team just got wiped out. I don't think I'm winning this, guys. I didn't realize I deployed that team all the way up there. I'm not moving the anti-tank gun.
Under heavy fire.
60mm mortar's gone. A lot of dead Germans, but the objective here is to retake the map so we can counterattack the LZ later in the day. And if we kill enough of them, we can probably counterattack against a pretty weak enemy force. Granted, we've been shot up pretty bad too, but... Unless they have another tank we haven't spotted yet, new. Fucking A. Trying to bring my infantry down here to support.
We're under heavy fire. Team redeployed.
This bar squad's almost is getting shot up pretty good too. Schultz in this, but almost knocked out.
You're crazy.
Got him! Mark 4 down. I just don't have any infantry left to stop them. They've got so much. Look at all of this. They still don't want to take a ceasefire. They know they're winning. Do you have... No HE even? Why do you have so little ammo? Oh my god, how many troops do they have? This par squad just got wiped.
Heading for safety.
I didn't shoot anything over there.
Off the field.
Our troops are abandoning their gun. I'm guessing even though it just abandoned those, so I would think I can still use it in future battles. Didn't I bring a rifle squad down here? Where'd they go? They retreat? They exited the map. Goddamn cowards. So all we have left is the shot up bar unit and the bazooka team. That's fun. Well, we sure bloodied the Germans' nose, but they've got so much infantry. Our 81mm didn't technically get wiped out. There's still one man left, and they exited the map. Our 2 AT guns withdrew from the map, but the guns are still, well, one of them anyway. Looks like it's okay. Do the Germans have a limited number of tanks in their OOB that they can... Hull just fired a bazooka at infantry. Well, sometimes AI doesn't play by the same rules. That's why I asked. Okay, well, the Germans agreed to a ceasefire. We actually lost more men than them. We lost 28 KA, 1 MIA. They lost 21 KA with 2 armored units destroyed and 2 vehicles destroyed. If we take a look at the details here, the Germans completely fine Sturmgrenadier and MG42. Another MG42 is fine. This Soldaten unit got shot to pieces. The Schultzen unit got shot to pieces. Third Schultzen unit's okay. Aufklaren almost wiped out. of Clarn minor casualties. This Panther was, I'm assuming, destroyed. It says okay, but I'm going to assume it was destroyed. I hope. I don't know if there's like any chance that their units get repaired, but the Panther destroyed, Mark IV destroyed, SDKFZ destroyed, 2 of them, and the Granenwerfer is okay. The Panzer Strike unit 50% casualties. So they got pretty shot up, but they've got a lot of infantry left. The Allies, on the other hand, graveyard detail. I think we have 1 rifle unit which exited the map without any losses. Second bar unit has 52 men left. And then we've got a 57 millimeter anti-tank gun unit, largely okay. Mortar unit wiped out. Second mortar unit almost wiped out. Yeah. It was a ceasefire, so we didn't get pushed back further, which is good. We're not losing. Ooh, 1 Medal of Honor. Who won the Medal of Honor? .57 millimeter anti-tank gun crew member. Must have been the one who frickin' pulled the trigger here. 5 soldiers KIA, 2 tanks knocked out. And you get the Medal of Honor. Distinguished Service Cross for the individual who gets the, I guess, assistant gunner? I'm not sure. But hell yeah, that's our first Medal of Honor, I think. They only have 2 squads and an MG42. Yeah, but like, so what do you recommend here? 1 hour and push it with like no reinforcements? Or do we go with 4 hours and just hope that our infantry can beat their infantry in the next battle and that they get no more tanks? Because we lost our mortar teams, which is going to hurt in an infantry fight. I don't know what I'm pushing with, Sean Mack. You're saying 1 hour, and I get it. They won't get more reinforcements. But if we were to go back like completely fresh, or if we were to go back in an hour with what we have now, we've got 1 GI squad and a bazooka and a half bar team against, what do the Germans have? Sturm Grenadier and 2 MG42s. I mean, that's already stronger than what I have left over, but I guess we can try. We can try and concentrate, and we can try and fight this on a short timer and see if we can maybe win through the battle by another quick re-engagement, but that'll be for another time. The next battle in this campaign looks like it's going to be the Nijmegen Bridge battle, which is going to be another difficult fight, but that'll be for another time. We've been going for almost an hour here, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave your thoughts down below, and as always, until next time, this is the Historical Gamer saying thank you for watching, and until next time, I'm out.